Hey everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Welcome to a new episode. Today we are ready to basically finish the first act. We are ready to go back on Rykard Minoris. We are ready to go to the bunker and talk to the governor and trigger the events that will lead to the final confrontation of this act. So, in this episode, this will be probably the last mission. Probably we'll have a lot more conversation on the ship, but yeah, we are starting here, so let's not wait any longer and let's go directly to the bunker. Our main squad for this final mission of this first act will be this one. We're gonna play with Abelard, Argenta, Cassia, Pasquale and Heinrichs. We are gonna leave behind Idira and Kibellah, but before doing that, I would like to check their gear. I would like to see exactly if Idira has anything that we might need. Kibellah has super situational gear. She has these Crimson Oblivion gloves, and I think she has this amulet. So basically these are just for the assassins. Okay, I think we are ready to go. So let's see exactly what's happening here. Let's learn more. I think we need to speak with the governor, right?
Greetings, your lordship,
says the governor in a dismal voice, glancing reflexively at Solomorn. Governor Medina offers Heinrichs a somewhat strained smile.
Master Van Calyx. It pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished what you intended to at the electrodynamic cenobium.
The interrogator nods without saying a word. After an uncomfortably long pause, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you.
I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretic's designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I would also like to salute the savior of Rykard Minoris, and have already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in this system, and are ready for the Triumph to begin.
Governor Medina is positively ablaze with enthusiasm. In regards to your own participation in the Triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur to me as I inspect the terminal there. That being said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. Doing so will help to maintain order. There is no reason to let the people know that the world may soon be in for a change of leadership.
I have other business in the system.
Then I daren't delay you any further, your lordship.
I want to go to
the command center
back to the ship and check the vendors, because we might get some really nice items before starting this mission. Right now we are at profit factor like 22, I think is the maximum. Yeah, let's go back to the bridge, because we can access the vendors directly from the bridge. Yeah, let's speak with Janris.
The high factotum, Janris greets you with a cool smile and the merest hint of a bow.
Pleasure to see you, Lord Captain. How may I be of assistance? Of course, Lord Captain. Certainly, Lord Captain.
Let the incantations of the protocol be completed. Right. Proceeding to execution of program
Okay.
by circuitry.
I like this soul siphon, it's really good. I'm gonna use it on Heinrichs. Other stuff, what we get? We get a really nice heavy armor. The thing is we need level 4. which is doable, to be honest. Let's get to the cost. So we need a couple more. Okay, we should be able to buy everything right now from these guys. Nice. Let's see the Thunderfang.
Never happened before. I'll be damned.
Okay, well, really nice great sword. Using charge costs less. That's awesome. Medal of Alacrity. When the wearer targets an ally with the Bring It Down ability for the first time in combat, that ally gains +1 additional action point. That's pretty dope. And we have also another shield. Okay. We need 2000 for these guys. These are a little bit pricier. We shall see if we have something that yeah, we are not able to do. If we select everything, it is a lot. We can sell a couple of these weapons. We have a lot of them. I would like to get to 4,500. Other than that, the shield, it's not that mandatory. Okay. Now we can equip our companions. This is pretty good for her. This amulet, it's an amulet. That's pretty awesome. These boots, I think I'm gonna give them to Abelard. Right? The weapons, Soul Siphon, where is it? I'm gonna give it to... Yeah, we are gonna giving it to Heinrichs. Yeah, that's pretty good. What else do we got? We got this. This is nice. This might be good for Pasquale. If the wearer uses stalwart defense but its effect is not triggered by the start of their next turn, they gain +2 movement points this turn. This is pretty nice. Let's use it because we can use stalwart defense. What's this? Using any medkit cast -1 AP less. This is also nice, the Toxin Needle. Lure Warp. I don't think we need that. Yeah, I think we are good right now. Okay, let's get back. Let's start the celebration. I think we are topped off with the best items that we can get right now. Basically, we got everything. The only thing that we still missing is that shield, but it's not worth grabbing it right now.
Follow my lead!
Let's start this.
Greetings. Then I will see you at the starport, your lordship. The Master of Ceremonies will organize the procession in a way that should allow me to share the ceremony's finale with you. And after that, Emperor willing, the Proctor will clear me of all charges, and the woes of Rykad Minoris will be over at last.
Combat arsenal
Fly to the upper way.
No.
Okay. Can we speak with other dudes here?
I hope you and your retinue can take care of
Unit
yourselves.
Quartz.
All the Arbitrator
Crane
busy
requests
dwelling-
permission to negotiate trade agreements. Are you open to a commercial transaction?
Do you know anything about the tech priestable Hunuman?
Unit Quartz. Crane has had no previous communications with Unit Able Hanuman. The memory sector contains other data related to this query. Various resources and data storage devices of interest have been extracted by the standing army of Rykard Minoris for preservation purposes. The command center currently hosts a cogitator that was used by Unit Able Hanuman. Appeal to the cogitator's spirits for further information.
I shall take my leave. I don't think we need this information right now. Let's go to the starport. I think this will start the celebration, right? Back to the Master of Ceremonies. I don't think it's worth doing anything here, right?
Your Lordship, peerless Lord von Valancius, I am the Master of Ceremonies of Rykard Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event.
Speak.
You will take the road, now familiar to you, from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush toward you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us. Members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit. A few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medinay will await you by the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by a representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning. But if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale, it will be fitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medinay. However, the choice is yours.
An excellent plan. I am ready to start the triumph.
Of course, your lordship.
Board the prepared vehicle. I think we need to board the tank, right? Yeah.
Make way. Let us greet the hero. A small group of festively dressed people rushes toward you. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Glory to Captain, a hero of Rykard Minoris. A stately, beautiful, and finely dressed woman calls out your name in a sonorous voice. It isn't until you take a closer look at her face that you recognize her as Captain Raquel, the pilot you met on Rakati Velia.
The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to their redeemer.
The Master of Ceremonies' sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye sockets is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head, no, a mere thought. They are all going to die, befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth. And it is all because of you, enemy mine.
Greet the people. It is a pleasure to protect an Imperium world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal Terra shine on us all.
Rykard Minoris honors the Emperor and bows to his most loyal servants, the rogue traders.
I'm sensing something. Boundless. Blue, golden, dark.
A grimace contorts Heinrich's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temple, as though struck by a sudden migraine.
Behold, behold, behold the final dawn.
Okay, so the shit hit the fan. Let's prepare. I hope we are not having too many wounds. Or at least we will not get too many wounds. What the fuck is happening? Are these Drukhari? Okay, so they stole the sun. But we have more pressing issues right now. Like survive this ambush.
I won't heed your cries
Yep.
of mercy. Come to chaos.
Let's see. These guys are not that dangerous. I'm gonna put Heinrichs here. The problem is we rolled not that great. Yeah. Kibellah, you can stay here. Yes, yeah. We shall see exactly how we can proceed. So let's start the battle. At least we have some allies. Pilot Raquel, I don't understand what you're doing.
The ruinous powers. Crush the feeble.
Okay, next is Cassia. That's great. We have multiple choices. We can buff Argenta and see if she can deal with these guys.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We can also do some damage here with her, like a lot of damage. Let's see. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. Argenta, you disappoint me.
Onward.
I don't know what's happening here. Like, I think that's a bug or something like that. Heinrichs, let's buff up a little bit.
Moving out.
Maybe these enforcers will do something, like shoot someone. Okay, that dude peppered themselves. We'd like to kill this cultist acolyte. Holy shit, that's not great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there.
Then your value has been lost. Nothing I can't do.
Can I protect myself here? Can I shoot him? Yes, I can. Okay, awesome. Abelard, you need to deal with this one. I don't know why there is no fucking music, but it's so creepy. Let's hope we are gonna crit. 74. Yeah, that's awesome. Well played, Abelard. That was as dope. Like, holy shit. Let's see if we can down to this one. I'll play Henrix. We need to not take too much damage. Please, Argenta, pepper this dude. Nice. Need to move you here.
Death to the weak.
Bring
High momentum.
Seriously, Pascal, how can you not see this dude? Seriously, it's because of this fog? Holy shit. Let's shoot here.
I am your...
Out of my way! I serve the ruinous powers!
Okay, more are coming.
Falter.
Okay, Cassia, you are next. This is a bad spot. Thing is, let's give Pascal a turn. I don't think I'm gonna use my heroic acts here because I don't think we need it. Let's hope we can kill these guys. Okay. That's pretty good.
Weather the storm.
This one is gonna explode.
Death to non-believers!
Okay, that's pretty bad. That's really bad. Woo! Holy fucking shit. Yeah, Heinrichs is peppered so much. I would like to go here. Maybe we can deal with this one from here. Okay, he got burned because of our conviction, I think, right? Yeah, purging with fire. That's pretty good. He might die. But let's be sure, let's kill him. That's it. Abelard, I need you to wreck these dudes. I'm gonna destroy this one. I'm gonna try and charge him from here. Because we can attack that one. Yeah, let's go like this. Ah, fuck. Can we hit here? Never mind. He's a little peppered.
Stay vigilant. Chaos guide.
Okay, Argenta. I need you to deal with this one. Nice. Like, you missed every shot, fucking hell. I don't want to use my heretic thingies. They are grouped up there.
Death to the weak.
Okay, Cassia's next. These guys are grouped up here, so... Let's see if we can shoot them. Yeah, we can. No, fuck this. Never mind. I thought that we could, I don't know, do something else, but apparently we couldn't. No more AP. I want to heal myself with Heinrichs if I can, but I don't see any enemies in range, right? Or better stay here. The main character is next. The thing is, I don't see what I can do with my main character right now. I don't want to go further. Abelard. Destroy this dude. And you can stay here. Okay, there is one here. Argenta. Can we pepper them if you go here?
I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, that's not that bad. Nice crit, Pasquale. Okay, we are doing pretty well. The only one that really got damaged is Heinrichs, and this one it's not a green site or a great site for me, but we can manage it. This chaos spawn is pretty fucking tanky.
Not a problem from...
Okay, that was pretty good.
Follow my lead.
If we come here, can we? Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's come here and heal ourselves a little bit. What is this? What's this? Siphon Life, Heroic Act. Okay, I'm not gonna use this. The Psyker drains life from the target, dealing 36 damage and healing all Psykers, allies, and the Psykers themselves. Okay. Yeah, we are not gonna do that. Yeah, we are gonna do some shenanigans here. This motherfucker is gonna hurt me so fucking much. Holy shit, those crits are insane. Abelard, I don't know if you can come, but we need to deal with these ones here. We are gonna be wrecked if we don't clear these guys. And this is not a great site. Argenta, do you see the spawn here? The problem is you might get hit. No. Can we hit it? Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe we can deal with Pascal, with her. With the chaos spawn. It's not a her, it's a need, but it is what it is. 45. Let's see. Maybe we can stun it. I think it's safer. I can still shoot it. Nice, well played, Pascal. And you wrecked yourself. Why exactly? Ah, fuck. The plasma rifle. Voice of command ability. What the fuck happened? We took some damage, but that's it. We don't have any wounds. Kessia, can you reach Abelard?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, you can. Abelard is gonna wreck this dude. Come on. Why can't we charge? I thought we can. Then let's use this. It doesn't matter. Okay, this wasn't that great. Pascal needs to heal himself. The damage that we took is for the plasma overcharge. There is a dude here. Can you reach it? Yeah, you can.
won't object to it.
Holy shit, we have so fucking much movement after we use this. Holy fucking hell. Let's see if this one shot will end the battle. Holy shit. That's insane. Yeah, there is one more, this dude here. Can you heal Heinrichs?
Greater trials lie ahead.
Okay, so he doesn't have any wounds. That's nice. Pasquale, you should heal yourself. No wounds. That's pretty good. Nobody has or have any wounds, which is nice. The problem is that the plasma rifle discharged. That's why we took too much damage. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, awesome. So this is it for this fight. Big Dix, are you gonna speak or... Okay, let's read this. Your calm bid comes alive. Vigdis' voice struggles to get through the thundering static. Lord Tain, this is X-Master. Please tell immediately. I send... Vigdis, what is going on? Patain interference, repeat.
I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me, the light of my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it.
Argenta prays aloud, all the while checking her equipment with deft fingers.
Red, black, red, black, and lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking. No, the whole world.
Less talk, more action. What's Vigdis saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send a shuttle for us?
We must move out toward the starport at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here even if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't.
Starpy, that Starp. Panning, we observe separance of the star from evacuate.
The comm falls silent. Many eyes stare at you. B.
Does anyone have any idea what just happened?
The final dawn.
Adenta says furiously.
We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan. Oh, Emperor, forgive us for this negligence. I swear we will find a way to right it.
Only an incomplete picture.
Heinrich sounds deadly serious.
Every warp-active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I have hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space. And, most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I cannot, however, say what set off this reaction or where the light has gone.
A chill runs down your spine. You seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again, only it is not coming from her corpse any longer, but from everywhere.
All we can do now is try to make it to the starport.
Bad news, but not unexpected.
Rogue trader, we must help these people evacuate. The Emperor himself has entrusted their fate to us.
The sense of alarm keeps growing stronger, as does the sensation of an intent gaze fixed upon you.
We're not abandoning people in distress. Everyone can come with us.
Jaspar and I must get weapons. Any weapons. We'll catch up with you at the starport. We might even pick up some people from the garrison or civilians along the way.
The sense of alarm is now almost physically drilling through your temples. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing are sinister and gleeful.
That's it, let's move out. Okay. We're gonna move out. I think we can loot them. directly, right? I don't think we need to loot everybody. If we pick this, I think we should loot everything. Yeah. Collect everything and let's move to the eastern side. I think we will have a couple of battles until we get to the starport, which are nice. Right now I think we are handling the battles pretty well. We need to be careful with this purple shit. We need to go as fast as possible, right? So
I won't tolerate weakness.
what's happening here?
Did you think you had won, enemy mine? You vanquished Twilight, you cut down Aurora, but she was only one of us, you hear me? From the depths of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal, he will rise. The hour is nigh.
Okay. We need to go this route. I'm seeing cultists. That's not a good sign. We don't have where to cover, but
how many righteous...
It is what it is. Yeah, that's not a good sight here. They are down there. The problem is that we don't have cover. Not at all. Anyway, these anointed cultists are next. This is not an issue, like we can dispatch it like super fast. I think the best we can do is put ourselves like this. Abelard, you should stay in front with Heinrichs. Cassia, you better stay here. Pasquale, you can stay behind. Argenta, you can stay here. My main character can stay here.
I serve the ruinous powers.
There are just 13 enemies. Not that many. Okay, this one is a little too close for my liking. We need to dispatch that one, so I'm gonna start by buffing my main character and
I am a navigator.
we are gonna give him a turn. First thing first, I think. We might move Cassia. I don't know what this creature is gonna do. Yeah, let's not be insane.
Nothing I can't do.
I don't want two of these, so let's see if we can kill. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna use Stalwart Defense. I'm gonna try to make these guys run. Okay, at least we brought him into range. If I'm going too close, we are gonna go too close to these anointed shits. So I'm gonna go here. Because I want to pound this chaos spawn. Not a crit, but still pretty good. Okay, that's not great. I think I basically... That Stalwart Defense really helped me.
Out of my way.
Okay, they are stacked here. Heinrichs... we can dispatch this one. Okay, there is one more. Holy shit, there are two of these here? Holy moly. Okay, Pasquale, you need to stay here. Because you need to do a lot of fucking damage here. This is your perfect spot right now. Yeah, let's see how much damage. A lot of damage there. Yeah, this is not looking great. The veil degradation is fucking high. Argenta. How is your peppering here? It's way better. Yeah. This is not looking nice. I'm gonna put Argenta here for the moment. I want to pepper all of them. Not a good sight. This is the starport, right? Yeah. These guys are coming. Abelard, you need to kill this one. It's not looking great for us, dude. Okay. He got peppered, but we are okay-ish, right? Yeah, we got a lot of buff, and we can attack it and we can kill it right now. 2 HP. It should be dead, right?
I serve the ruinous powers!
Where is the leader? Okay, it's down there. This one should die. So, I want to kill this one. Problem is, I don't think we can do anything here.
I am your doom!
Death to non-believers!
That was a really nice throwing grenade. Okay, we might need to use this, but not right now.
But of course, Lord Captain.
More of these things can spawn. Let's burn them.
Ruinous powers!
Okay, Pasquale, you are in your perfect spot, but to be honest, I want to move you.
Export is now one route forward. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
It is what it is. What's this? Plasma overcharge. You cannot hit the other one, seriously. Okay, that's not great. Can we stun someone? Can stun this one. Argenta, can you pepper the shit out of them? Okay, at least we can shoot this one. Okay, that was great. Let's see what these guys are gonna do. There are a couple of them back here. Okay, these things are closing in really,
At your beck and call.
really fast. I'm gonna charge afterwards. I want to have the buff first because this one is gonna hit me.
Chaos guides me.
Okay, that's not great. We took some damage. We are still okay-ish.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
I know that I have the ultimate, but I don't want to waste the damage. Problem is that we're gonna shoot also Abelard. That's not great. It's okay, we don't shoot him, right? Yeah, here. That's awesome. Okay. The main character should go and deal with this dude. Or these dudes. I think we can come here, right? Holy shit, we can move so fucking much. That's insane. That's right. Take this. Can we smack this one? Let's put the shield up. Okay.
Stand back.
Heinrichs, I don't know what to do with you. I don't want you to go too further. Might need a tank here. But you might get super hit. Abelard, it's a little bit low. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
I serve the root.
Just a minor setback.
Fuck, I wasted the turn with Pasquale. That's not great. If I come here, how he's looking. The problem is Abelard is in a really bad spot. This might be really bad. But I still have run and gun. Okay. Then it's pretty good because I don't think this one will come and hit Argenta, and we might shoot him. Nice. Okay. We didn't got any wounds on any of our characters. This was a really tough fight. Okay, there is one chaos spawn and a couple of dudes here. And the leader. Let's hope... okay, he damaged himself. Okay, Abelard. Where is that anointed? Okay. I forgot about him, it was this dude here. Okay, we are okay. Yeah, let's heal. I can also come and try to do some damage. Yeah, why not? Okay, that wasn't great.
I won't object.
Because I didn't have the swords. But holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay, next is Pasquale. I know that we don't have the perfect spot, but we can do a lot of damage here. Nice. Yeah, let's stun the spawn. Maybe Argenta can finish it, but I do not know. Okay, never mind. She did. And we can go and charge the leader right now. I'm gonna force him to attack me. Come on. Okay. We can still move a little bit. Holy shit! 94 fucking damage! Okay. This is going super well. Like, where is the other dude? Okay, he's back here. Like Cassia. Why he cannot charge? It's because I'm pressing this one. Hey, Abelard is coming after you. Yeah, I don't think I can come here. How far can I run? Not that far. Henrix, can you siphon him? Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we cannot see him. Abelard are gonna smack his shit. Okay. No wounds. That's pretty good. And the storms dissipates. That's pretty good. We can loot at the end, right? But let's loot them right now. Yep. I think we did this fight pretty flawlessly. No wounds. That's really awesome. I don't think we are gonna have any more encounters right now. I hope.
This is just the beginning. Enemy mine. He comes. He comes. He comes. He comes.
Who comes?
In the other's footsteps, the aurora of the morning and the aurora of the evening. They are coming, step after step, the eyeless followers, the voiceless heralds, the great master, and behind him, his loyal apostle. Hear this, enemy mine. We are mere shadows, followers. You are yet to meet him who has endowed us with secret knowledge. That is, of course, if you survive this day. The day of the coming of the final dawn.
Okay. Let's go to the starport. I think we are gonna have one more fight. Go to the shuttle, okay. The loot is still here. So
the anarchy at the starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of placate.
Die quickly! Purge them!
Holy shit, a lot of guys here. Are the arbitrators gonna come here? I think they will. Holy shit, a lot of enemies here. Argenta, you know, better my main character should stay here. You should stay also around here. Pasquale. I don't know where to put you. Yes, cultist. Okay, never mind. Huh. I thought we are gonna have the arbitrators here, but apparently we don't. Which will make this fight a lot more annoying. Argenta, it's first. If she comes here, she might pepper these guys or these ones. Let's see. Maybe this is a better peppering. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, go back. Okay, this one is gonna die. Okay, Abelard.
Strengthens me.
That's not great. I don't know where the fuck are the arbitrators. Okay, Argenta needs to heal herself.
Follow my lead.
Let's see.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay. Abelard, you need to go there. Or here. Okay, we killed that dude. That's awesome. Okay, that's not great. Holy shit, they wrecked Pasquale. Fucking hell, these guys are insane. My god.
Heretics.
Yes, yeah, I need you to buff I don't know what we can do here. Abelard is not in a good spot.
Field medicine at its finest.
Here are the arbitrators. Fucking hell. Why do they come so fucking late? Fuck you, Solomon. Argenta has some broken ribs. Okay, that's not that bad. This is pretty bad. I hope you are gonna do some damage here, Solomon. Wreck him, Glato. Holy shit. This guy peppered this screamer cinch.
Unpleasant.
These guys should handle these rebels here.
Follow my lead. That won't stop me. Run! My collection.
What the fuck are you doing, Glato? Oh, never mind. Good boy, good boy. There is a sniper, where is he? This one will wreck me. The snipers are so fucking annoying.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Weapon at the ready. I'm made of plastic. Break their morale.
Okay, it's insane how they missed Cassia.
Nothing I can't do.
Can't we shoot all of them? Yes, we can. Okay, that's not a good spot here for me. I don't care about this rebel gunner.
It will be done.
Holy shit, 200 damage! Oh my god, Abelard. I don't know what that was, but holy shit, my dude. It's fucking insane.
Stay vigilant.
Cassia. Yeah, let's kill this one. What this gives me? Resolve. How much resolve do I have right now? Yeah, we get like a lot of momentum based on the resolve that we have. I don't know if we can see this sniper here.
My faith strengthens me. Follow my lead. Orders, supersede pain. Forward.
Yeah, Solomon, you killed your own guy, my dude. Like, seriously. You killed your own dude. What's this contempt?
Poised for action.
Is he a warrior? That's a really nice gun. Yeah, I don't think we can do much, so let's get to safety. I'm gonna heal with her. Okay, good that they didn't focus me. Abelard, you need to fucking charge, like, here. To go as fast as possible to this dude. If we throw this grenade here, I thought it will force him to dodge. Cassia, I think Abelard it's a little bit too far. No, it isn't. That's pretty good. Because guess what? We can pound this dude like super hard. 61 damage and we killed him. Nice. There is just this guy left. I think we handled this pretty well. Yeah, I think we are a little bit too far to do anything.
Follow my lead.
Apprehend the Glato. I think Abelard needs to go in. Holy shit, 93 damage. Holy shit, Abelard. You're insane, my dude.
Solomon's chest plate is punctured in multiple places and his face stained with blood, but his gaze remains clear and firm. Still alive, rogue trader? Good. You spot just as many wounds on Glato. There are burns and cuts all over the coat, and one of the visors is broken. And yet, there is nothing in the Cyber Mastiff's straight posture that would indicate pain, if pain is even something this dog can feel.
What is happening in the starport?
Panic and heresy. The people are ready to crush each other to reach the shuttles, which makes them easy targets for the enemy.
Where is the governor?
I do not know. He waited for you, under Arbite's escort, to burn the heretic's body and conclude the ceremony. But when the sun went out and enemies came at us from every crack in the rockcrete, he panicked and ran. Not the smartest choice. He would have been safer with us.
Those wounds look bad. Let me offer you first aid.
I would have accepted your offer, but we still have Medicaid kits. Not many, but it should last us until we get to the shuttles, which is all we need.
It appears your investigation had hit a dead end.
Not yet, it hasn't. A crooked smile crosses his face. We did find something on the port terminal. Shortly after the tithe was hauled away, a suspicious ship took off from the planet. And I already know how to track it down.
I see you are not trying to flee and have chosen to fight instead. I commend your resolve.
Actually, our plan is to retreat. The rebels are one thing, but there is nothing we can do against the warp forcing its way in, and that's a fact. Solomon spits out a mouthful of blood. This battle was forced on us. We had to keep the heretics away from the terminal until the machine spirits finished transferring the data to our shuttle. Speaking of shuttles, the ship we hired has turned tail and left orbit, so I must turn to you with a request. Take my squad aboard, and we will disembark on the first world or station with access to a voidship. We cannot die here while whoever stole the tithe is enjoying their freedom.
I will consider it an honor to assist you.
We need time to dress our wounds and regroup. We will cover your retreat and make sure there is no attack from the rear. Get to the shuttle first. We'll be right behind you.
Okay. Let's loot these guys. Hot shot pistol. Okay. Let's keep this. First we are gonna loot. We like loot. Loot is good.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I think it's for Pasquale. I think I'm gonna equip the sniper right now. Because the last fight, it's really annoying and I would like a sniper to basically sniper. Something like that. Okay. Oh, this is fucking good. Yeah, should we? Fuck. This is so fucking good. It's... I really don't know. I'm gonna get it, right, with Pasquale. But I do not know if we should use it right now or not. You know what? We're gonna stay like this. What did we got? Like... We got something, right? What's this? A shield, right? Stronghold. Okay. Okay. Whenever I block an attack, this is pretty interesting. But I think the reflexes shield is a little bit better right now. Okay, let's carry on. Are we gonna have another fight? I hope not. No, we will have another fight. Ah, no.
The starport.
I think this is the starport, right?
Over the landing pads, the shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Rykad Minoris. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets.
Examine the people in front of the shuttle.
Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Others have succumbed to despair. 2 corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Black blood has pooled under one of them. The other's skull has been split open like a nut, encircled by a pinkish-crimson halo of bone splinters and bits of brain matter.
Sergeant Malgar, I demand an immediate report. What is going on here?
The sergeant spins around to face you, his face a twisted grimace of anger.
Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit?
Malgar's stunned baton hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments on the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to the side, his remaining eye staring upward. The chorus of the nobles' screams cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper.
Enough. You've said your piece.
For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykad Minoris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand.
Cassia throws out her hand, and Malgar's knees buckle.
My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor.
Abelard looks at the governor's body, his brow furrowed. Madness, punishable by death.
We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle, now.
Let's go like this. Look at yourself, servants of the God Emperor. Whom do you serve, humanity or its foes? How dare you speak of justice with kindred blood on your hands? Lower your weapon if you value your soul.
Malgar raises his gun at you, only to immediately lower it. His hands are shaking. Shame and despair are showing through his mask of bloodlust.
For crying out loud, your lordship, sir, how could you say such a thing?
A dull thud comes from deep within the starport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones.
Okay, Aurora, it's coming, my dudes. This will be interesting.
Thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn, and die!
This Space Marine, or Chaos Space Marine, looks so nice. Okay, the issue right now is this sniper. It's a fucking insane guy, and Aurora itself. The problem with this one is that we need to scatter, like scatter a lot, because he will position himself in a way that he can shoot us, like directly. So let me see exactly. I think we can stay here. We may put Cassia here. I don't want him to kill us. He might try to shoot me like this, and I'm gonna move my character like here. Might go like this. I should not know. I think this is a good position. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, he's running this way. Okay, so he ran that way to shoot all of our guys. That's pretty good. Okay. Minuteman. The problem is this sniper. It's pretty fucking far. I don't have a way to deal with it.
I'm done with this one.
Okay. Pasquale is next. And I put the sniper on him, right? Do I have a view here? Yes, I have. I need to shoot this one. I need to kill it, like, super fast. Okay, he moved. Holy shit, he basically killed Abelard in one shot. That's not great. That's literally not great. Fucking hell. Next is Argenta. We need to deal some damage to Aurora. The problem is that Abelard is dead. That's not great. We shall see exactly what we can do. Yes, yeah. I literally do not know what to do with you. Yeah, this will be a pain in the ass. Okay. This turn is gonna hurt me. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's coming after my main character. No, he's coming after Heinrich's. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad either. We need to see how we can kill that one. I don't think we can stun him. Problem is that sniper is gonna wreck my ass. I'm not seeing him. No, I can from here. Okay. So far so good. These guys are rubble. Let's pepper this dude down. Argenta, make me proud. Make me fucking proud.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. Not that much damage. My main character can kill all of them. Okay, that's not great. I fucked this up. We can deal with this dude. Or we can try and kill this one. Holy shit, I didn't use this. Now is not the time. We must endure. Okay. I don't know what happened here. This will cost 1 AP. You know what? I'm not gonna use it right now. I forgot to use it, holy shit. This might provoke an attack of opportunity. Can we stun this dude? Is he stunned? Okay, he's not stunned. Problem is that Argenta cannot pepper it without hitting my main character. Okay. That poison is a lot of damage.
Suits my purposes.
I'm afraid not.
Okay. He's running to destroy some ships, I think. The thing is, we didn't get the achievement, because basically keeping all the shuttles alive, or at least intact, it will give you the achievement. I already did this, but in this playthrough I don't think I'm gonna do it, because as you can see we cannot do it, so it is what it is. Yeah, let's try to finish this. I don't want to save scam it. I think we are in an okay spot. We need to keep at least one shuttle alive, so I want to see if I can come here and do some damage. I don't know what was that. Why can we do this?
Cogitation fails.
Holy shit, that's not great.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Let's see how they respond to this.
I think we can start pepper this dude down.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, this is not looking great for us. It's gonna destroy another shuttle, I think.
Break their morale.
Okay, it's good that he's attacking Aurora. Okay, that's not great what's happening right now.
Naturally.
We have the desperate measures. Apparently we cannot use this. I don't understand why. I wonder if I'm gonna survive with my main character or not.
Here we go.
Okay, good guess, yeah.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without
Let's get to it.
Request approved.
I think we stunned it. Nope. Okay. Heinrichs, I think it's fucked.
Stay vigilant.
Okay, it's good that their guys is shooting it. Like, better than us, apparently. Problem is that we fall down. Okay, he's not destroying the shuttle, which is not bad. We still have a shot. Yeah, we have a pretty good shot. Maybe Argenta can pepper him. Nice. Okay. A little bit scuffed, but we made it. At least, more or less. We need to dispatch these guys.
You, my emperor! Strike is a prayer.
Okay. There is one more. Where the fuck is he? Okay, this was a little bit scuffed, but holy shit, I'm glad that we managed to do it. By the way, as I said, keeping all the shuttles, all the 3 shuttles alive, or at least in one piece, it will give you an achievement, nothing else. So if you don't care about that... Can we make him come a little bit closer? No. Okay, Argentas is down. Pasquale, can you see this dude? The problem was here that Abelard died instantly because of that sniper. Okay. Glad that we finished this. So we are ready to level up. Holy fuck, this was nice. So basically we played in 5 characters, or at least with 5 characters. Let's loot before getting anything else. We cannot use this Bringer of Terror because we are not heretical. Holy shit, this is so fucking good. These are for heretical playthroughs. Yeah, this was pretty nice. Like,
follow my lead.
It's a really hard fight, to be honest. This fight, it's really hard. After this, I don't think we are gonna have anything that's remotely harder than this one. Probably the... I think we need to go inside the shuttle, right? Yeah, here. Probably the last boss of the 3rd act. That one is also pretty nasty. But I think this one is way harder than the other ones. Like the difficulty spike is pretty hard. But as you can see, you can do it with, basically do it with 5 characters.
Victory awaits!
Okay, before going to the shuttles, I want to level up. So, I'm gonna go as an overseer because right now we can pick our 2nd rows of classes. We are gonna go as an overseer, and we are gonna pick a cyber mastiff because that's the only thing that we can pick, right? Yeah, let's leave it Mira, her name. It's a she. A she robot dog. Abelard, I don't think we can go with him as a Vanguard, right? Vanguard is a tank, but I don't think we need that, and probably I'm gonna go with Arch Militant. Versatility is pretty strong, right? For my main character, I didn't read about what skill do we get for the new archetype, but we are gonna read for versatility. Whenever the arch militant uses an attack that is of a different type from the previous attack, the arch militant gains a stack of versatility. Valid attacks are single shot, melee attack, single target or burst area, melee range or range burst. The arch militant gains 3 weapon skills and ballistic skill for every stack of versatility. If the arch militant has 4 or more stack of versatility, the arch militant deals an additional 10 plus weapon skill, right, damage, or 10 plus ballistic skill damage, whichever it's highest. That's pretty nice. Argenta will be arch militant herself. Master tactician, it's nice. But yeah, we are gonna go with Arch Militant. We are not gonna read it again. Cassia, we are gonna play her as a Grand Strategist. We gain combat tactics. These are pretty nice. These are AoE buffs, right? Or debuffs. The Grand Strategist analyzes the battlefield and can create specific areas, providing bonuses to all allies, including the Grand Strategist, frontline, backline, and rear. In the first round of combat, all 3 areas can be created in 1 turn. In the following rounds, only one of them can be created per turn. All areas can be moved with the corresponding abilities 1 turn and cannot overlap. If there are 2 or more Grand Strategists in the party, combat tax is a rare common for all Grand Strategists, and the highest intelligence bonus and fellowship bonus of all Grand Strategists is used. There cannot be more than 1 frontline, backline, or rear on the battlefield. Regardless of the ability used, the Grand Strategist always acts first in combat. This is pretty nice, right? That's awesome. Okay. Pascual is gonna be a bounty hunter. I will always play him as a bounty hunter because we have this hunt down the prey. The bounty hunter may mark any enemy in combat as prey. Whenever the bounty hunter kills a target marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of the combat. The bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier. The Roman numeral on the enemy's icons: 1 to 25% of bounty hunters maximum wounds as temporary wounds, 3, 4, 5 X prey difficulty tier critical strike damage, and 2 X prey difficulty tier percent critical hit chance until the end of the combat, 5 and 7 both of above. Hunt down the prey has 3 charges at the start of the combat. And Heinrichs, usually I play him overseer with a raven or eagle, whatever it is. No, I play him with a raven, but we are gonna go as executioner. Force repetence: whenever the executioner inflicts damage over time effects on a target already suffering from an effect of the same type, the target must make the relevant resistance test required. Remove the effect with a penalty equal to Executioner's Medicare /10. Okay, so that's why we took a lot of Medicare. If failed, the target immediately suffer an additional instance of damage from the initial effect. All damage over time effects of the type on the target, including the one inflicted and the ones that will possibly be inflicted later, have their level increased by 3. This bonus tax. Okay, so this is for force repetence, but we gain like 3 abilities. Scourging strikes: the executioner melee attack inflicts 7 level of bleeding on all targets hits. This effect is applied after all effects from the other attack. And we gain this one. Come on. Where it hurts: if the target of the executioner next to successful attack is suffering any damage over time effect, for each effect it must make a relevant resistance check required to remove it with a penalty to the executioner Medicare. If failed, the target immediately suffers 3 instances of damage from that effect, 2 if it's a burst or area attack. This damage is dealt after all other effects from the attack are applied. The damage over time effect is removed from the target, and in the end of the round, the target cannot be affected by damage over time effect of the same type. This ability is applied instead of Scourging Strike and removes all stack of force repetence. Okay. So basically, whenever we are building our character, right? It's a good idea to think ahead basically the next touch of the next one basically is the exemplar, so basically we get the same thing, but depending on what you want to go, you may think a little bit ahead, because these bonuses, right, talents, depends really much. Right now with him we have a lot of Medicare, right? I don't know exactly where we have it. Yeah, 50. Okay, so this is the first act. Let's go to the ship. Let's see, they probably will have some dialogue here, but to be honest, I think this will be it for this episode. I'm not gonna progress any longer. Whenever we can stop, we are gonna stop. But right now, let's see what's happening here.
What are they looking at? Hardware. Comparing permissible objectives.
Thanks be to the Emperor, you're alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have.
After it crushed someone's jaw.
Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's son.
The Boxmaster falters. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun. Black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggled to find words that could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. The interrogator closes his eyes and grimaces.
Drukhari.
It took 5 of us to hold it down.
You see Abelard's expression change as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple wearily, as if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already.
Would you care to elaborate, Henrix?
Heinrichs gives you a keen look.
I'm talking about Xenos, rogue trader. The Eldari, one of humanity's most ancient enemies. More specifically, I am referring to the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Voxmaster.
It starts running normally again, but be careful.
Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of.
Are the Xenos in league with Aurora's cultists?
We can rule out that possibility. The Drukhari would never ally themselves with the archenemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos have in common, it would be a shared loathing for warp corruption.
To hold it down. After it crushed someone's jaw. Watch it, everyone.
Heinrichs glances around.
The situation calls for immediate action, Captain. We can continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now,
He gestures at the deck, teeming with tumultuous activity.
I believe you should assume command.
What is the current situation on board?
The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engineers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump.
Analyzing external hardware.
Pascal's voice buzzes anxiously from his Vox.
It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnitia grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel.
Why did you not send a shuttle to the planet for me?
I do apologize, your lordship, but we were unable to receive your request for evacuation. The Vox-link was overrun with vile interference, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Voxcaster in the hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain.
Right, on the count of 3.
What is happening on the planet now?
Our augur operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the archenemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles.
Comparing permissible objectives.
Do we have any hope of retaking the planet?
I fear that Rykad Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this system as soon as possible.
Analyzing external hardware.
However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. The dark eyes of the Sister of Battle flash.
You need to tie it up.
We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer.
Proceeding to execution.
The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priests who guard and tend to it.
External hardware.
Abelard furrows his brows. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykad Minoris. The Von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish. And so, lamentable though it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation.
Comparing permissible objectives.
Heinrich's eyes, like two deep, dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you.
The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge toward death, the finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos. A sacrifice great enough to bring forth a daemon world.
That's never happened before. I'll be damned.
Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro Priest's monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykad Minoris from becoming an outpost of the archenemy.
Last analyzed, it took 5 of us to hold it down.
Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out, his hand to this world. It is time for him to reap his harvest. We must not reject his design, lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depths of the Empyrean. Death is a mercy, Daemon Captain.
Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit. As do I see that the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents.
I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can.
Why can we not try to evacuate at least some of the people?
For the simple reason that the transformation process will soon become irreversible and our sole weapon against it, useless. The energy released by the bombardment could stoke the warp energies. I have never witnessed the aftermath of bombing a demon world before, but there is enough evidence of such attempts for me to say with confidence that you do not want to see it.
Watch it, everyone. Right, on the count of 3. Look.
Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate?
I'll be damned.
The nobles you rescued at the starport have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for Sergeant Malgar's troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport that we can now use.
Yeah, I'm not gonna save the nobles. Have the pilots extract all of the commoners who have not yet converted to the cult of the Final Dawn.
Any delay caused by loading and transporting to the ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself, Captain. If you indulge your vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the archenemy.
Okay, fuck this. Very well, Heinrichs. Let's do it your way. Set an Optimal curse and carry out an orbital strike on the Electro-Priest Monastery.
Yes, Lord Captain. I will immediately inform the navigation and artillery decks of the impending maneuver. Heinrichs inclines his head.
The right choice, Lord Captain. May the sacred exterminatus cleanse this veil of corruption.
Right, on the count of 3.
The bridge is in upheaval. The Technomat's prayers mix together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pasquale with a data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him.
What is going on here?
The warp sextant is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit.
Magos, what don't you assume control of the Technomats? Surely their contribution will speed things up?
They would only be a hindrance. I am searching for a way to rectify the error.
Pascal is muttering without taking his eyes off the data slate. There is a certain anxiousness to the way he moves his mechadendrites.
Pasquale, this is now your ship and your temple, so start lighting, you blasted cog.
Pascal shoots you a look of fierce pride and says with gravity,
"You are right. This is my temple."
His vox booms with power.
Tech comrades, heed my instruction.
The mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah's servants start working in sync, and the Binharic clamor becomes a symphony of reports, which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor.
Admirably done, Pasquale.
The Omnissia guides me.
Omnissiah, no, not Omnissia. Holy shit.
The prayers of the tech priests surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechadendrite toward you.
Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain.
First explain what we are doing.
I studied the data and discovered a machine node that was damaged as a result of the heretic's sabotage. The functioning of the warp sextant was tampered with, and the ship's spirit, aggrieved by this violation of the right of operation, is now rejecting its calculations. I sought a way to rectify this error, and have concluded that your participation is necessary to do so. The cogitator systems of this temple of the Omniscia are subordinate to the shell whose repository serves the machine we see before us. A machine created for your predecessor, and one that uses the biological signatures of dynastic blood in its computations. The spirits should recognize the ship's master and submit to his will. Should.
Pascal speaks the final word with a slight tremor in his synthesized voice.
That should sounded less than reassuring.
Lord Captain.
Comes the crackle from Pasquale's vox, part beleaguered sigh, part interference.
I am still poorly acquainted with this voidship. The acolytes here have adopted their own customs for conversing with the machine spirits. They do not know me, and they express themselves in a little-known dialect of Techna, Lingua. I will trust in the Omnissiah that my analysis of the data was correct. It means we have a chance of appeasing the ship's spirit.
Step up to the cogitator.
The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate to the warrant chamber. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force.
Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. Senior technomats, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the campanological protocol. Omnissiah rejoice. I must inform you that for the purposes of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its datasmith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure.
Pascal looks down at the data slate in his hands.
A minor deviation from the rite of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit.
What must I do?
Place your hand inside the throat of the Cogitator Guardian. The cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as a key to the data core, where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we will offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant.
Pascal's voice grows quieter.
The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual, I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing.
Deviating from the rite of operation? That sounds dubious, especially coming from you.
Dogma bids that the appropriate rituals of cleansing and reassembly be carried out on the warp sextant. It is a long and labor-intensive process.
Pascal hesitates before continuing.
Our best chance is to bypass the sacred prohibition on directly interfacing with the conduits of the motive force, a faster and less orthodox route.
The lives of the entire crew now depends on my convincing the ship's spirit to start up a broken component. Is that right?
Your interpretation is verging on tech heresy. However, given your rank, Lord Captain, I will nevertheless respond. For a layperson, you have described our position with relative accuracy. I place my hopes in his revelations and humbly ask for his guidance.
Listen, can't you do all of this without me? I am no servant of the Omnissiah after all.
This statement is true. In another temple of the Omnissia, only his servant would be able to propitiate the machine spirit. However, the architects of this vessel's infrastructure made unsanctioned changes to the standard structure of the Cogitator network.
Place your hand in the cyber gargoyle's mouth.
The metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes.
Connecting 00.1, connecting 00.2, connecting 00.resps, 0 grease 0G, 0 grease 0.0G, 0.0.1, night 1, connecting 0.1.
Gesture at the vid screen, what does it all mean?
At the sound of your voice, the Cogitator's servant, whose bronze-bound skeleton is built into the Cogitator housing, shudders. With a screech, its skull rotates towards you and then stops in that position.
Benevolent code, a voice receptor.
Pascal emits a sequence of binharic signals and then is silent for several seconds.
I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no processed response. A temporary override is permissible.
The Magos intently studies the vid screen.
The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me. Initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit.
Pascal leans over the adjacent instrument panel and sets his hands on the controls. At the same time, a quiet stream of machine code begins pouring forth from his vox.
What should I do now?
Lord Captain, I now ask you to address the machine spirit. Speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. The voice receptor will receive the vocal entry. Without your sanction, the machine spirit will not accept the data from the warp sextant.
Reach out and touch the keys on the instrumental panel.
Exefer 2001, stab true. Stab true, stir. Stick, init. Stir check. Stir 567, stir 27245, damn. Stabbed, 24401, stab. Stake stir 24x. Exfer, ACTT. Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Pascal stops and then continues more calmly.
Please, you will anger the machine spirit before we have removed the restriction.
Be my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine.
One of the cogitator's vid screens turns red. Pasquale sees this and raises his hand, signaling to the rest of the tech priests, then withdraws a connector from his sleeve and connects it to the machine.
Servants of the Omnissiah make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls.
In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine one after another, repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Pascal inserts them in the cogitator's slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy sense's foul-smelling clouds of smoke and from the loss of the blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes.
Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity.
Pascal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vid screens. Suddenly, he stops dead.
No.
His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechadendrites, clicking their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vid screens fill with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magos.
What is happening?
After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Omnissiah's servants break off from their prayers, and someone bursts into frantic pleading. Pascal mournfully grates out.
The mass of errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped.
A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly.
Perhaps an alternative Ryzan protocol, or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils.
The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose and movements reveals his desperation. While the other vid screens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks, and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed in his ritual to notice.
Read the information on the vid screen.
K-Daus, K-I, NPU-T, K-Comp, Perez, K-Drow, Gnome OS, Estab, Fals, Wells, Stab, Fals, Shay Start, Kek Init, I, Slay Perturb, Reg, Slay Dow, Gnome OS, Operat, Reg, Slay Die, Gnome OS, Operat, Reg, Slage, Gnome, OS, Operat, Reg.
Magos Henuman, a moment if you will.
Pascal turns toward you, his flickering visor betraying his anxious state.
Lord Captain,
He stops short when he sees the vid screen.
Distorted transmissions from the data core. Most likely, the residual cognitive functions of the built-in servitors, Omnicia, shield us from machine ghosts.
He returns to manipulating the cogitator's command rooms.
Machine Spirit, can you hear me?
The cogitator's servant creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out by the Binharic hymns and the tapping of command runes.
Inbot is prompt. Inbot is prompt. Nomo es ping. Nomo es pring. Wao es pring. Nomo es opera dot resp. Injury. Shnomo es opera dot respring. Nomo es operat. Westquing. Nomo es operat.
Rescue? Yes, Machine Spirit, rescue us.
Pascal turns to you.
Lord Captain, the excess emotion in your command will render it unintelligible too.
Pascal's next vocalization goes unsynthesized as he sees the vid screens begin to stabilize one after another. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images or regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. The tech priest's vox crackles in shock, but his report is as clipped and clinical as ever.
Registering. Warp sexton activated. Registering. Data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting. The warp engine is ready for translation.
After a pause, Pasquale adds,
I am also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle, fulfilling the criterion, thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain, Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I've just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin the translation to the warp, Your Lordship.
What just happened?
Pascal pauses.
I hypothesize that the ship's spirit heard our prayers and intervened. It summoned the power of the Omnissiah to do something beyond my comprehension.
It appears the Omnissiah perceives and knows the power of your fate, Pasquale. He will not have worked this miracle otherwise.
I hope he will grant me a revelation that will allow me to comprehend the nature of this miracle.
Pascal's vox buzzes with wonder and an undercurrent of exultation.
I know little of the Omnissiah sacred machines, but what I saw on the screen looked strange.
A non-standard output of information lost in the data core. The servitors used as data conduits are not always fully lobotomized. Fragments of their thoughts can appear even in pure code.
Pascal falls silent, immersed in thought.
Contact Raver. The Lord Captain speaking. I give the order to commence translation to the warp.
Waiting for you to ascend the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us.
Okay, a really long dialogue. But let's get the fuck out. We wrecked the planet as Heinrichs wanted, as you can see. I don't know if this is gonna have an impact or not. Maybe it's worth doing also a heretical playthrough. Maybe like Warrior Psyker or something like that.
Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Koronus Expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Analyzing external hardware. Comparing permissible objectives. They don't normally use these tools, do they? By the throat.
Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orselio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furibundus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process.
Comparing permissible objectives.
The Furibundus system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Koronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dargonus, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, "Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible."
Last time,
Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Captain.
I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Captain. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete.
Your Lordship, young Yvain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you.
Watch it, everyone. Right, on the count of 3.
I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection rite, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization.
Permissible objectives. It's happened before.
Unit Captain Von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided that he possesses the decryption key.
You detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in Pascal's mechanical voice.
Thank you once again for rescuing my squad, Rogue Trader. We will disembark on Footfall. The trail of evidence leads to the docks, and it wouldn't hurt to pay the Liege a visit. I am sure he will graciously extend his cooperation to the Arbites.
Are you leaving us, Henrix?
The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Captain.
On the count of 3. Look, it's settled on its own. That's never happened.
We are gonna get him pretty fast. I hope we meet again. True servants of the Emperor are always welcome aboard my ship.
Heinrich regards you with a curious look and a polite smile.
An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality, Captain. I will not forget it.
You need to tie it up. It conks out for a while. Then when it
Dolomorn, is there any assistance I can provide in your investigation?
Right at this moment, unlikely. We have a considerable amount of dirty and routine work ahead of us, such as checking cogitator logs and questioning the station's residents, including its less palatable individuals. None of that is worth the rogue trader's time, I assure you. Still, should circumstances change, I will absolutely welcome the aid of such a dependable ally as yourself.
Argenta, who is this Reverend Hieronymus who wants to talk to me?
He is the head of the Drusian mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your voidship, I request that we meet with Reverend Hieronymus.
The shed blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It is only right that we now wash our souls with the blessings of the servant of the Undying One. The Drusians, like the blood-spun web, are devoted to asceticism, rejecting wealth and luxury and surrendering themselves to his service. Though their thread is different from ours, the first spinner spoke of them with respect.
After it crushed someone's jaw. Watch it, everyone.
Victis, tell me about the system we are arriving in.
Furibundus is valuable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Koronus Expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off-limits to outsiders.
Altar, Templum Calixus, X17. I had the honor of tending to this shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most tech comrades at the station are engaged in meditative calculations that should not be interrupted.
I'll be damned.
What do I need to know about Footfall?
It is the largest port and the trading capital of the Koronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the voidship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Koronus Expanse Communications Nexus. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Koronus Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds, but so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium. Although I have heard that the tithes it sends are underwhelming, to say the least.
It's happened before.
Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear.
Footfall is just a brief stop. What's next?
As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds of your protectorate, the time will come for your Magnae Accessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the rogue trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant. And yet, it is a major milestone in your personal history, the moment your name graces the list of heads of the von Valancius dynasty. We are all looking forward to that day, Lord Captain.
Watch it, everyone. Right.
Abelard, do you know anything about the Liege of Fruitfall?
Vladaim Tokara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Tokara is the appointee of the Kazbalika mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calixus sector. They specialize in the cold trade, the buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish.
Normally again, but be careful.
Footfall was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident.
On the count of 3.
The reins of power were picked up by Vladaim Tokara, whose appointment benefits not only the Kazbalika, but also their most powerful ally in the Koronus Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Vladaim is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in the Kazbalikan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Kibellah barons crossed swords with rogue traders and emerged victorious. Do not forget that, and remain vigilant.
The Kibellah, vile tech thieves.
Pascal's Vox barks out the last word like a profanity.
It's happened before. You need to tie it up. It conks out for a while. Then when it
What does the Liege wants to see me? Why does the Liege wants to see me so badly?
Not you personally. He wishes to meet with the rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the powers that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong on Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message.
We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately.
Tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation from the warp into real space.
Vigdis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. Vigdis turns to you again.
One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Takara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he's expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito.
Tell me in detail how these choices will benefit me.
According to Footfall's unwritten laws, rogue traders enjoy special privileges that exceed even the power of the Liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Arriving incognito will give you more room for maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly intervene in local affairs.
I shall explain, if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving at the station has the right to veto any of the Liege's decisions. But there is a catch. The Koronus Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent certain persons, namely Caligos Winterscale, from subtly pulling the strings on Footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and a parade in your honor, the other dynasties may see this gesture as the newcomer challenging their spheres of influence. I do not see that as a bad thing, necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda will be put on her guard. But you have just risen to prominence, and most people in the Koronus Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodora's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banner of von Valancius soars as high as ever.
If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power, but right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person and not the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage.
We are gonna go as the rogue trader. I have decided. Tell the Liege I will arrive officially as the rogue trader.
It will be done, Lord Captain.
Vigdis bows again.
With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties.
Okay, so here is Mira.
Comparing permissible objectives.
Okay, so this is where we are gonna end this episode. In the next one, we are gonna continue on Footfall. We just finished the first act. The fight with Aurora was really interesting. We have managed to do it with a lot of struggle, but still we have done it. We are playing on unfair, so most battles are pretty damn tough. The thing is that the difficulty jump of that fight, it's insane. Like, it's a lot harder than the entire fights that you are gonna do in the entire act.
It's happened before.
Anyway, I think this is it. This episode was a longer one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'm gonna see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.